Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Batel from Batel's Kitchen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all my tips how to survive Yom Kippur or any other fast that you're doing in the most easiest way possible. We're going to go over our list of things that I recommend. I'm not a nutritionist, but these are the things that have helped me throughout the years, and I kind of like swear by them that they're going to be able to help you as well. So if you're new over here, don't forget to subscribe. I post a new video every single week. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I want to focus on is actually our water intake. And we all know that it's super important to drink water regardless of the fast. But when we fast, we want to make sure that our body is actually very hydrated. And one of the best ways to get hydrated is actually make sure that we actually take it really seriously and we drink throughout the day. So definitely water. But if you want to have even more hydration, I recommend taking coconut water, pure coconut water, not from concentrate, because coconut water has tons of electrolytes, super hydrating, super good for you. It really has many things that our body needs in order to revive, and I highly recommend this. The only thing I'm going to say is that if you want to take lots of it, make sure that it's cold as much as possible, so it's going to be kind of like more pleasant to drink. So definitely coconut water and water as well. Another thing that has tons of liquids is watermelon. I love eating my watermelon, especially the day of the fast. I open my morning with a big bowl of watermelon. It has so much liquids, super hydrating and super delicious, and even very filling. Great way to start the day, even the day before, and just load on watermelon. I highly recommend. So definitely watermelon. So let's focus on the meals throughout the day for a minute. And when it comes to carbs, I would say that it's better to take complex carbs that have low glycemic index, which means that they don't spike your sugar levels, and you're gonna be much more full and satiated. They're gonna give you tons of energy even the day before if you eat the right carbs, like sweet potatoes. I recommend organic sweet potatoes, and quinoa and spelt rolls, everything that has to do with spelt bread, spelt flour. These are super satiating, very good for you, extremely filling and delicious. Definitely some protein as well. I love eating soups throughout the day. And now I want to talk about the things that I recommend not overdoing the day of the fast. So we're not going to overdo with salt, for instance, because salt causes dehydration. We don't want to be dehydrated. So definitely be cautious when you use the salt. Don't overdo it. Some foods that have too much salt are soy sauce, for instance, or certain fish. So try to avoid that. No, like Asian food that has all these sugars and salts as well. Definitely high sodium. Another thing that I recommend is reduce the intake of caffeine. If you like coffee, if you like green tea, if you like things that has caffeine, try to reduce the amount. I know it's hard, but it's so much worth it, because if you do it, the chances of you having headaches are way lower. So make sure you are reducing the intake of caffeine, especially the day of the fast. If you can skip your coffee, do that. Or if you want to have your coffee, have it really early in the morning so it's not really in your system, in your blood. And make sure you drink tons of water in order to dilute it from your body. Now, one thing that I want to talk about before we actually eat the last meal of the day is that it's important not to eat too late. Let's say if the fast starts at 8 p.m., we want to start at least an hour before. We want to be really present, really relaxed. We want to enjoy the food. And definitely we do not want to overeat. Overeating will cause our system to overwork, and we can get really hungrier faster. So definitely not a heavy meal. We want to eat like as regular as possible, but we want to just make sure we make the right choices. So one thing that I like to do before the fast starts, about maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes before, I would take my almonds and I would soak them in water in a bowl for maybe half an hour or even a couple of hours. You can do it like before you even start the meal. Let them sit in the water, and once they sit in the water, you're going to be able to peel them really fast. And then we're going to take about 5-6 almonds, and we're going to eat them with 2 dates. I have my jeweled dates over here, and this is my dessert. I eat it with the almonds, and it's so filling and satiating and sweet, because if we like to finish the meal with a sweet tooth, we can have that, but it's not going to harm us in any way or shape or form. So I really love finishing my meal in that way, and the almonds have been so beneficial to my body. it really, really stays and keeps you satiated for a long time because of the healthy fats that it has. Now, I know that some people recommend eating grapes, and I know that some people say that grapes are actually not good for you the day of the fast. So if you do like to eat grapes, don't overdo it. They are extremely sweet, so that's why it's a little controversial whether or not it's good to eat something that is too sweet. But fruits in general are very healthy and good for you. So if you want to eat grapes, it's your choice. I do the watermelon for sure. It's what I enjoy. And the last thing that I would say is that when it comes to our water, again, we go back to the water, is that we want to start like 2 or 3 days before the fast. We definitely don't want to wait to the last minute and drink the day of the fast too much water, because then we're not even going to have time to eat our regular food. Our system would be filled with too much water. So just make sure that you drink the day before or 2 days before your water, so you can be super hydrated, and it's really going to make sure that you don't have severe headaches and all those really annoying symptoms that we have when we fast. I hope I was able to help you today. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to see you next week with a new recipe, and if you have any tips to share with me, let me know in the comments below. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.